สวัสดีค่ะต้อนรับกลับเข้าสู่ Startup Innovation Thailand Expo 2022 อีกครั้งหนึ่งนะคะสำหรับช่วงเวลาต่อจาก
So welcome back to the next session. Now we're gonna take a look on Southeast Asian Medtech Innovation District. And today we have many honored speakers with us who are gonna share their knowledge and experience to us. And first, we will have Dr. Atit Angkanon, the Vice Dean of Medicine Faculty, Ramathipati Hospital. Please give him a round of applause. Second speaker, Mr. Nirut Sripawathakul, Director of Learning Center, Phaythai and Paulo Hospitals. Number three, the third speaker, Mr. Phakphum Phomongkhol, Research X Company, Managing Director. And in this session, we have moderator, Associate Professor Dr. Panit Pujinda, the Head Department of Urban and Regional Development, Faculty of Architecture, Chulalongkorn University, as the advisor of this project. So allow me to invite all speakers on stage, please. Welcome back, everyone, to the next session as a talk. Let's call this session a talk. And thank you all speakers coming here. First of all, I would like to introduce you to the big picture that you are sitting in the first innovation area of Thailand. What is the innovation district or area? Many people confuse with smart city. Is innovation district same as smart city? Actually, no. Smart cities means it must happen everywhere because of resources. We have because of limited resources, so we need to exercise our resources wisely and to uplift our life quality. But for innovation city or innovation district is another step that we will add up economic value from what we already have, either smart or not smart. But it definitely use innovation and creation. But for this, it add up economic value. But not only the direct economic value in money, but also indirect value. For example, medical hub innovation YOT district. YOT innovation district is not to make money only, but our ultimate goal is Thai people could have access to healthcare service and to have good health no matter of your walk of life. So if we can do this innovation, one doctor told me that I can invent this medical device rather than import it from other country. They can reduce much cost for patient, which means that we can have good tool to maintain our health and we pay less. This is why we need to have innovation district. And during these 2 square kilometers that you are sitting here, okay, from the railway Sawankhalok Road to Rajparop Road and Rang Nam, Soi Rang Nam and Radvithi, and also see another side of the railway road, See Ayutthaya Road. In these 2 square kilometers, there are 20 medical institutions and 40,000, more than 40,000 medical personnel. So this is the heart of medical hub in Thailand.
With high density of medical innovation. So this is an important area that can promote medical innovations, and we will walk forward. It is the area that has already been declared as the medical hub and receive BOI privilege. If you invest in medical related business that are classified under the 42 specific medical innovation areas, you will be qualified for BOI privilege or incentives. So this is why we are trying to push forward the medical area in order to better the quality of life of the Thai people. So without further ado, let's hear from a very important person being part of this innovative effort. So in this area, if you come to this area, or if you would like to create one area as an incubator area, of course, you need someone to be the main driver. So Rama Thibidi Hospital, they have what it takes to be the main driver from the medical faculty. Rama Thibidi, they have grown a lot from 50 years ago, and they have been working on medical innovations and other types of innovations, shuttle bus and also other things. So investment promotion areas that will happen in this area. I would like to hear from our speaker, how do they see what will happen in the future in this area? So for Rama Thibidi Hospital, we have been around in this area for a very long time. We have scientists, doctors who have worked on new creations. When I was a medical student, there were some professors who came up with new innovations. For example, an equipment or a tool that can be used to facilitate the sterilization process in patients. And nowadays, only that type of innovations is no longer sufficient because of the advancement of the current technologies. We need to look at engineering, the physical aspects of electronics tools. We also need to look at the chemical and pharmaceutical advancements. We also need to look at the biological products, for example, tissues and cells, to create new innovations. We have researchers, we have professors who work on medical science from the patient-facing aspects to what we call translational medicine. So to transfer newly discovered medical knowledge and transfer that to something that you can actually apply it in real life. We have researchers who study and work on fundamental science, fundamental research, which is very important. And I have to say that one of the components of innovation areas, besides financial assistance and financial assistance, the educational institutes play an important role in promoting in driving forward innovations. So for us, I think we play a very important role in creating new knowledge. We also have our professors, our lecturers who receive more trainings. We have one professor who has been trained and now a brain surgeon, and he has came up with his own tools, and he had an idea of developing his own tools for brain surgery, and he started the engineering degree, and now he holds a PhD in engineering. He's an expert in both brain surgery and engineer, so he can combine the knowledge of two different fields to create his own tools to use in brain surgery. So just now you are sharing about innovation areas. So for innovation area or innovation hub, how does it happen? Usually it started in the education area because that's where the knowledge is. And for medical hub, of course, it is natural that will be originated in the medical school, in the medical university. And other areas, they may not be able to do it because, of course, you need both the capabilities and also the financial resources. And you need to use the tools that you have purchased in real life, and that can be done in the medical school. So besides the incubator by the university, which is can be considered by a public sector, of course, we have the medical innovator that is driven by the private sector. So we have here Paul Nirut or Mr. Nirut, who is the director, who is the only private sector player in this panel. We would like to hear from you. So it is my great honor that for Paulo, we are part of YMID and we are the only private sector player who is part of this effort. And we are trying to change the policies in the society, what we have now. But in order for us to become the medical hub of ASEAN, of course, we need to increase the capabilities of the personnel working in this hub. And as you have heard, we have a lot of experts in the medical area and other supporting area. And for Payathai Pauro Network, we have joined hands with this team in order to sow the seed of innovation and later drive innovations. In the past a couple of years, we have provided trainings to our people, not only people in Paulo Payathai Network. We have created what we call the Seed Innovation Program. So this program is a mechanism that will incubate, grow, cultivate our people. We provide training classes from brainstorming and also go through other processes similar to what startups do. We provide trainings, teaching, and also experts to be a mentor so that we can validate and grow the ideas initiated among our people and then push that to commercialization. In the year 2020, a total of 50 people took part in the training and a lot more. in the later years. And with this effort, everyone can learn the process of creating innovation and grow their network. Although they are not that far apart, but they didn't have a chance to interact. But when they joined this training program, they got to spend 3 to 4 months together and learn more about each other, exchanging ideas. Another dimension of this is when you grow your network, they see the strengths in other people, and if they need help in any area, they know where to reach out to, whether formally or informally. Also, we would like them to understand about product innovation, service innovation, and business model. They get to understand the differences between private and public hospitals. So in order to work together with startups, we need to understand all these differences. And of course, when they understand these differences, they know if they have this certain idea, who they should go to maximize the results. Should they work with the public hospitals or should they work with private hospitals? If you are interested, please follow YMID website. Thank you very much for sharing this with us. So going back to our first question, you have shared about the importance of innovation. Many people ask me the differences between innovation and invention. Innovation, when you have created innovation, you have to continue. It can be continued with two things. First, it can be reproduced. It can be industrialized. It can be used many times in many areas with many group of people. The second difference is you can commercialize innovation. So this is a very important aspect to transition from invention to innovation, and it's not easy to do. All startups, they need to develop themselves. They need to have the right people to industrialize and commercialize their ideas. And today, we have someone who is experienced in startups, an innovator, Mr. Park Poom. Kun Park Poom, he is very experienced, a lot of experience working in this hub here. And I would like you to share your experience. Why do you choose to be in this area? Please. So my company will receive support from National Innovation Agencies or NIA. And this is the 13th year that we have received support from them. So when we were about to start with the medical innovation, so NIA asked us what we would like to see in the medical hub. And I totally agree that we chose, or this area was chosen to be the medical hub, because we want to be the center of medical tourism. And we would like to expand that, not just medical tourism, but we would like to expand to wellness and well-being, to have both aspects, health and well-being. But of course, you need the medical knowledge. And for us, as a player in private sector, we are like a representative from the private sector, and we share with them what we actually need as a private sector, as a support from NIA. So besides support, of course, connection. among medical personnel in this UOT area is very important to ensure effective medical services from this area. So I would like to promote UOT Innovation District or YMID. And we are trying to use the model that we call D2C or doctor to consumer. We would like medical to be part of lifestyle. We would like health. We would like medicine to be something very important and be part of people's life. Of course, medical aspect is something very important, but we would like it to address the pain points of consumers regardless of their lifestyle. They can gain benefits from medical innovations. So the first product that we have initiated, we work together with Ramatipadi Hospital to take care of diabetes customers. Diabetes those who have diabetic foot condition. We get to learn about pain points from diabetic surgeon. What are the difficulties that diabetic patients need to face? So once we learn about pain points, then we can use this information to move on to lifestyle products. Next is skincare products and cosmetics, because for skincare is part of lifestyle product. Because for medicine, we take when we are not feeling well. But for skincare and cosmetic products, of course, you don't need to be sick to consume these products. So we are trying to promote cosmetic products and at the same time promote YMID.
ภาคภูมิ
Thank you, Kun Park Poom, Mr. Park Poom, to share your story and to direct us for 2 points that actually in the innovation district we may think about medical treatment, but what related to medicine. First, medical technology, when you get sick and how to treat it, how to cure it, recover, right? But another side of it, we call health technology, how to prevent you from sickness. So these are 2 main aspects that we got funded by BOI. Both health technology and medical technology to complete our field. First, prevention is better than cure, right? So we try to prevent patients not getting sick. But if they get sick, we have medical innovation to treat them. Another thing that Mr. Park Poom told us, that what you got in this area, that you seen the pain point. If you're not living here, you don't see the pain point. Also the clinical trial, because when you want to industrialize, commercialize your product, you need to the clinical trial and develop it to be medical products. That's why having the innovation district is important. Next is what's the incubator, like Ramatipadi Hospital. They have a new construction of building that they focus on innovation. So please, doctor, please share with us, when we stepping into Ramatipadi the hospital, when I was young, and now Ramatipadi moved much forward as incubator. It's not possible to get innovation district. So what's your forward? What's your development? We are the medical school and hospital. Our main task is provide medical treatment and also to educate people. We produce medical doctors and researchers. But that not only that, it's quite a long way. What we got from research to industrialize, commercialize it, it takes time. But when we have YOD innovation or YMID like this. So I think it's time for us to step in to provide more areas for innovation creation. We are going to have the new building in the next 5 to 10 years. It's going to be in this area. Possibly 80% of this building function as hospital, but another 20% is going to be co-working space. And the beginning point of many people who got new idea and innovation, tools, pharmaceutical, medical devices, and herbal products. There will be a few stories. We have an office of YMID or YOT Medical Innovation District. At first, I thought this is the unit cooperated by many agencies, but so far we haven't had any office of it, right? So I think we will spare few floors of the new building to be the office of YMID, okay? For those who are interested to create new activities or innovation that then can meet up and exchange idea. So it's going to be part of our new building. So far, we have many new buildings. The previous one, Teparat building, and it's now become a skywalk. And we see that when people can walk and get together, it make us to have the relaxed mood to talk together instead of being isolated. So if we have skywalk to link between buildings, it facilitates the interaction and connection between people. So we think if we can have a casual atmosphere for talking, for casual talk, it's gonna increase cooperation. So this is a point that we believe is gonna create the innovative idea. So it's not only co-working space, the meet-up area, but also can conduct any activities and get the new idea from their work. We also have skywalk to link between Ramatipadi hospitals and Temparat building to other buildings or to other agencies. And if possible, we connect to the Red Line BTS SkyTrain. At this point, we have it at Bang Su, right? And to Payathai. What missing link? The missing link is
สถานีสาม
And we have Samsen Station, Ramatipadi Station, and for Ramatipadi Station will be the spot where the commuters can commute from Suvarnabhumi and Dongmueang airport. So it will be the center to connect not only the domestic commuter but also international commuters. We will have a skywalk, and for those who work in this area will have an easy commute. They can take BTS to go to the airport. So I think this can spark some interest for people to come here or to choose this area as their workplace. Actually, listening to you, I thought you are an architect, because to create the area that be the hub of creativity, it will no longer be confined with four walls, but of course, as like the stories that you hear in the world, some innovators they play outside. They have a lot of the activities outside, and you may have heard about the innovator who ride a bike in the eighth number format, and that kind of help drive their creativity. So working space and co-knowledge, this area will be used for that purpose. I'm sure some of you may have heard about 3D printer. We have PE, we have PLA, and at Ramatipati Hospital, the materials are biomaterials, and it can be transplanted into patients. We have 3D printer that can print out a piece of skull, and that can be used for patients who had an accident with damage to the skull. In the past, it was very difficult to manually sculpt a piece of materials to be or can fit exactly at the damaged area in the skull. But with technology, we use imaging technology, and this can be done a lot more effectively, a lot more precisely. Of course, in the future, these 3D printers can be used to print out 3D human organs. So let's hear from Mr. Nurut. So Thailand, will we be able to overcome middle income trap with creativity? And one strategies that is very important initiated by the government is to make Thailand a medical hub of Asia. So for those who would like to bring medical technology innovations to this area, I would like you to share about differences between the roles of public and private sectors, and in the future, how will YMID will help support the private sectors in the future. So I think when we talk about the public sectors, we focus on patients' health, and for private sector, we may have some capabilities to take care of international patients, and the medical treatment standards are globally accepted, and that could be part of the medical school that could be explained by the high standard of medical schools that we have in Thailand. Students have been rigorously trained, and also the medical innovation we have created and will create will need to address many pain points. We have Payathai Paulo innovation at present that will serve as a gateway. If there's any startup or any company that would like to work on medical research or medical innovations or market medical innovations, we can help facilitate that. And we have a working force that would like to create a one-stop service. And I would like to share that the process to develop medical innovations takes time, complicated processes, because it's something that is closely related to human life, to human health. We need to take into account policies and procedures set by FDA of Thailand. So as we come together, we help reduce the unnecessary steps and to speed up the process of bringing the ideas to the market. So besides Thai market, we also have international startups that we have worked with. At present, we have Spark or Corporate Spark. So with this initiative, the investors from Singapore can have the business matching with the innovators in Thailand. So this will be part of our attempts to help promote the plan or the aspiration to create a medical hub of Asia. Whether it's Payathai Pauro or hospitals under YMID network, we aim to enlarge the scales. We aim to expand what we do to other hospitals. Don't have to be hospital located in this area, but we would like to promote our innovation, our medical innovations, and a lot of things that we have been working on developing. We receive cooperations from many parties, even during the COVID-19, for example, AI technology for lung X-ray, technologies for patients' beds or other medical equipment. So this is where we would like to start for medical innovations of the country. Of course, I believe we're going to see more of this in the future, then expand to other areas, to other communities, to other hospitals. So I would like to leave this to all of you. Thanks very much for sharing with us. The picture is clear how the public and private sectors can work together in this area. Of course, we have to work together towards the same aim to increase accessibility to medical services among the Thai people. The last question. Mr. Park Poom is an innovator. And in order for us to drive a medical hub, of course, we need strong committees. And we would like to see what the people that would like to be the innovators in this area actually need. So at present, we receive financial support from government. We also receive tax incentives from the government. And I think it's good. It's a good thing. I would say it's the first step in this journey in growing this ecosystem. So we already have the area, we already have the territory. Basically, we already have the forest, right? But now we need to put in the animals. We already have the medical doctors here. We need the private sectors to join us. So maybe this is what we need from the government. Maybe we need a center. Let's say if you have an idea, let's say if you are a startup and you have an idea and you know about this area, and it has to be idea related to medical innovation. If you would like to grow your lifestyle innovation products, I know a product, it's a perfume, and if patients, what kind of odor that patients would like to smell, because maybe this is just an example, but the patients might feel better or the odor can indirectly improve their health. So the idea owner can come in and talk with medical doctors, collect more information to turn their ideas into reality. Maybe we can have like the hub tour so that those who are interested in investing and growing their ideas know where to go. So besides having the facility, maybe we can have information instead of writing down patients' information manually. They can use technologies and also to the system for dispensing medication. Besides doing it manually, can they use technology to make the system, to make the process more effective? And of course, we come here with the same goal to better the health of the Thai people. Thank you very much. Please put your hand together for our speakers and our moderator. Thank you very much. And today we received very interesting information from our speakers. And just now, just like what our moderator just said, I hope that there will be key takeaways that you can build upon. How we going to improve innovation. And in the next session, we have very interesting topic, and as I mentioned earlier, we will have distinguished guests and also speakers joining us from both in Thailand and outside Thailand. So the next topic is the Chinese way of innovation. We're gonna come back to hear from the speaker on this topic soon.